What are you saying, Taehyung? Isn't he my son too? Don't I have some responsibility toward my family too? I gave him a smile. Jin carries the back of my palm with his thumb and said, Tae, you don't have to think about all this thing. Please. I nodded my head and smiled. He gave me a side hug. I came back to my room. From there, Jungkook was sitting on the floor. I went near him and sat on the edge of the bed behind him. Jungkook, I called his name and patted his shoulder slowly. He turned slightly toward me and looked into my eyes. It's okay. It's just a matter of few days. His eyes turned watery all of a sudden. Tears rolled down his eyes, and I grazed his shoulder. Out of gear. Calm down, Cook. Suddenly he moved closer toward me and placed his head on my lap. I flinched back out of sudden reaction. Jingo was crying silently with his head on my lap. I couldn't stop myself from spreading my finger on his hair. They, I miss him. I want to touch him. I want to show my love to my baby. He mumbled against my lap. I keep on carrying his hair. I'm trying to control myself a lot, they. You don't even know how much I am trying to keep myself away from him. I know, Jungle. I understand. They, I cannot explain my feeling. I just couldn't. You know, you know how much I love my baby, right? He's the one because of whom I'm alive today. I cannot explain what I'm going through. I listen, Jungkook, and my heart aches on listening to this. But I need to calm him down somehow. I don't know why, but I wasn't able to stop myself from telling my feelings in front of him. I just don't know why. My heart, my son, I couldn't see him struggling like that, and remaining away from him is the biggest and toughest thing for me to do. Jungkook, please, be strong. If you'll behave like this, then think about Cookie. He's still just a child. They try to console me. What do I do, they? Tell me. I asked while still crying silently. Jungkook, please, calm down. I cannot see you crying like that. Stop crying right now. They said in a little loud voice, and I moved my gaze toward to look up at him. They separated himself from me a little and tried to get up. They got up first, then held my shoulder. They tried to lift me up. I stood up from my place. They took me to the bed, and I rested my body against the headboard. They took my hand in hands and muttered, I understand your problem, but your health is already bad, and you want it make it worse by crying, by tensing. I'm take care of Jungkook, right? Somehow I will control him and keep patient, Jungkook. They wiped my tears off. I nodded my head. They made me lay down on the bed and sat there on the edge of the bed beside my head. I was staring at them and completely got lost in his beauty. I pulled them closer to me suddenly. What happened? I didn't know what I'm doing. I hugged it tightly and put my head on his chest. Can I taste you? What? What do you mean? I'm sleepy. Please change your cloth and go to sleep. They start moving forward, but you will keep his hand onto his stomach and pull him closer to him. He didn't want to make me feel comfortable. You can understand everything that is in my heart. Don't you understand now what I want? Closing my eyes, I start to express my feeling by rubbing my lips on their neck. Jungkook, please. They start to get up in panic, but Jungkook had already picked him up in his lap by then. Please, Cook, listen to me. They were scared. He tried to stop Jungkook again and again, but today he was completely lost in him. He leaned over the young face, kissing his forehead, showing his love by each and every detail of his face. Now the final target was his soft lips, which he opened slightly. He was looking at Jungkook with scared eyes. Cook. Seeing Taehyung's scared eyes, Jungkook came back to his senses, immediately loosed his grip on him. They, I, Taehyung immediately got up from there and left the room and stopped near the door. His heart was beating so fast. What happened to him? All of a sudden, they touched his lips with his finger, thinking about all their movements. But it feels good, he smiled. I think that's what happened when you're in a struggling days. Times tend to be stuck around. An hour feels like an entire day, and a day feels like an entire month. I was healing now. Actually, I'm much healed by now. Only I know what I have gone through in the last 8 days. The most helpful person throughout these days of my sickness proved to be they. He was around me most of the time, and also he took care of Jungkook so nicely. Whenever he cried, they consoled him in the most caringful way. They did think that would keep Jungkook connected to me. We even video call, although we were in the same house. I know how lucky I am to have thee as my wife. The way he handled things, no one could have been able to do it. They not only took care of Jungkook as good a mother, but also took care of me, reminded by my side in my rough days as a good wife. I couldn't deny that. Now I'm feeling more connected with Theo. After that day, I can see that I was ready to give our relationship a chance. That could help us drag every problem of our life, just like that. Juggle, things stop inside the room. I'll call in my name. I hummed, looking at him. They came near the bed and forwarded me a shirt. I raised my eyebrow. Wait is now. The doctor is coming upstairs. In a few minutes, they murmured. So what they? Theon looked away. I laughed listening to they and took the shirt from his hand. You're here too. I teased Noni. I'm wearing the shirt. But I am your wife. I can see you in any way, they said cutely, and then changed his statement. I mean, I'm family. I let out a soft laugh from Mama. We moved outside the room and came back inside, along with the doctor. She checked me and then confirmed that I'm here now. I feel so good. And as soon as she left, my gaze shifted to Tay and I muttered, please bring Jungkook to me. Yeah, I'll bring him to you. But right now, he's having a nap. And my face turned again into a sad one. Don't worry, he's sleeping now. That's mean. He'll awake at night. You'll able to play with him. They said while smiling. I nodded my head and cheered myself up again. I started to get up from my place, but he stopped me. What happened, Dave? I can go downstairs now. But you're still awake, Dave, they argued. No more day. Please, I'm fed up of staying in one room only. Don't stop me now, I said in a loud voice. They nodded his head. I moved straight away to Jungkook's room. Jinhyung was sitting on the sofa, with Minnie, and feeding him, while Jungkook was sleeping on the bed. Cook, you here? Can I come in, Hyung? I asked, standing in the entrance of the door. Yeah, sure, of course. Jinhyung stood up from his place. After correcting his dress, I stepped inside and moved toward the bed on which he was sleeping. I sat down on the bedside. He said, I keep on adoring my prince, his thick lashes falling upon his cute cheeks, his beautiful hair, everything.